Okay, it's silly. But hello, my name is Maddie Godfrey, and I am a performance poet and a writer and a community artist and a spoken word educator, many titles, from Perth, Western Australia, currently living in London. My poetry aims to facilitate compassionate conversations about social issues. These include body positivity, gender issues, respectful relationships, mental health, ideas of home, political issues, general human experience and human connection. That seems like a very long list, but basically I just care about telling stories, and not just telling my own story, but also making space for other people's stories to exist in, and giving people ways to tell their stories. Especially at this time, storytelling is really powerful, and there's a certain power to giving volume to narratives. And I think that poetry, and especially performance poetry and spoken word, are ways we can do that. Yeah. So that's enough about my practice, but if you want to hear more, you can check out my website, which I'm going to put here-ish. So, what is a Patreon? Well, the bad news is it's not like in Harry Potter. It's not a Patronus. Instead, Patreon, that was a funny joke. Instead, a Patreon is a page where supporters of an artist can donate or pledge money once a month to support them doing what they're doing. So basically, it's like a tip jar of the internet, it's been called, where people can support artists by sort of tipping them to do what they're doing, and not just continue doing what they're doing, but to do it better. So what that means for me is it enables me to not just keep creating poetry, but to write better poems, and poems that access more ideas and more subjects, and also to find ways to share poetry and work with more groups of people, including youth and communities who wouldn't normally access poetry. And that's what I'm really excited about. So that's what this kind of Patreon is. It's a way for you, if you have the means, to support me. Yay! Yay! So part of the Patreon is that people who donate get perks. Some of the perks I'm offering include access to secret poems or private poems that probably won't get shared anywhere else, the creation of original content for you, including personalized poetry videos. I'm also doing regular emails of poems, including prompts and inspiration, kind of unpacking the poem. I'm also doing a thing called Open Notebook, which is letting you see sort of inside my notebook, which will include poems, little notes, little sketches, usually of flowers, as you can probably see. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to photograph those and send them to people who are in that pledge group. So you get to really see how I work and what I'm inspired by. It's pretty private, and I know that, but I think what I'm trying to do with this is to share what I'm doing with the people who do support me. Because I feel like that's a way of thanking you guys, and having this interaction, this communication between us would be really lovely. Yeah. So I'm also offering mentoring, which I'm really excited about. Really personal, really sort of one-on-one mentoring by email and Skype, possibly in person, depending on where you live, in which I edit and guide you in your poetry or writing or performing career. Yeah. So, I don't want to make this too long or bore you too much, but for those of you who are able to pledge, I just want to say a humongous thank you. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to start producing content for you. I can't wait for these to see where this can go and what we can produce together. I'm so grateful for everyone who supports me in this crazy, crazy poetry career. I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing without you guys, and it really means a lot that I have so many beautiful people who honestly support me. This wouldn't be possible without you guys, so regardless of your ability to pledge, or if you do pledge, but if you did watch to the end of this video, thank you so much, and I really do honestly appreciate it a lot. Yeah. Thank you!